A Christmas Promise. When Liza and Beth were little girls, Christmas was their favourite time of the year. Every December they would spend the entire holiday together, baking cookies, decorating the tree and staying up late talking about their hopes and dreams under the twinkling lights. One Christmas Eve, as snowflakes fell gently outside, they made a special pact. "We have to promise each other," Beth said, her eyes shining with excitement, "that no matter where we are, we'll always spend Christmas together." Liza nodded eagerly. "Always," she agreed, linking her pinky finger with Beth's. "It's a promise." Years passed, and their Christmas tradition never wavered. As they grew older, even with busy schedules, they always found a way to be together. Whether it was a quick trip across town or a cosy night by the fire, Liza and Beth kept their promise. But one year, everything changed. Beth received a job offer she couldn't refuse, one that required her to move halfway across the country. It broke both their hearts to know that this time they wouldn't be able to keep their Christmas tradition. As Christmas approached, Liza found herself feeling unusually lonely. The town seemed less festive, the snow less magical without Beth by her side. On Christmas Eve, she stared at the tree they had decorated together the year before, wondering if her friend was thinking of her too. That night, just as Liza was getting ready for bed, the doorbell rang. Confused, she went to the door and found a small package on the doorstep, wrapped in shimmering red paper. Curious, Liza brought the package inside and carefully unwrapped it. Inside was a beautifully decorated photo album, filled with pictures of all the Christmases she and Beth had spent together. There were photos of them as kids, covered in flour from baking cookies, and pictures of their awkward teenage years in silly Christmas sweaters. Liza's eyes filled with tears as she flipped through the pages, each photo bringing back a flood of memories. Tucked into the last page was a handwritten note. "Dear Liza, I know we can't be together this year, but that doesn't mean I'm not with you in spirit. Remember our promise, we'll always be together, in spirit and in gifts. I made this album so we can cherish all the Christmases we've shared, and all the ones we still will. Merry Christmas, my dear friend. Love, Beth." Liza smiled through her tears, hugging the album close to her chest. She knew Beth must have sent it days ago, planning ahead so it would arrive on Christmas Eve. In that moment, the distance between them didn't seem so far after all. It was as if Beth were right there with her, laughing and reminiscing by the tree. Liza quickly grabbed her phone and sent a message to Beth. "Thank you for the perfect gift. You're here with me just like we promised. Merry Christmas, my best friend." Beth's reply came almost immediately. "Merry Christmas, Liza. I'll always be there, no matter how far away I am." That night, as Liza sat by the glowing Christmas tree, she realised that their pact wasn't just about being physically together. It was about the love and memories they had shared, a bond that distance could never break. And though they were miles apart in their hearts, they were celebrating Christmas together, just as they had always promised.